Amanda Knatchbull, granddaughter of Lord Louis Mountbatten, was once one of the women closest to Prince Charles. The two grew up within an interconnected circle of aristocratic families. Amanda was known for her intelligence, grace, and beauty, and some would later note a slight resemblance to Diana. It was no surprise, then, that Lord Mountbatten, Charles's uncle and father figure, strongly supported their bond. He even encouraged Charles to propose to Amanda, believing that such a marriage would unite the families, strengthen the monarchy's future, and bring lasting good to them both. It is worth remembering that Lord Mountbatten was not only a matchmaker for Charles. Decades earlier, he had also been the architect behind the marriage of Prince Philip and the young Princess Elizabeth. Mountbatten introduced them, persuaded Philip to renounce his former titles, and become a British citizen so he could wed Elizabeth. Having succeeded once, Mountbatten believed he could repeat history by guiding Charles toward Amanda, but fate had other plans. In 1979, tragedy struck the world. Lord Mountbatten was assassinated by an IRA bomb planted on his boat, the Shadow V. In the same explosion, his 14-year-old grandson Nicholas Knatchbull, Amanda's younger brother, was also killed. Alongside them was Amanda's grandmother, Lady Brabourne, wife of John Knatchbull. The family was devastated. For Amanda, it was a painful reminder that being close to the monarchy meant living constantly in the shadow of danger. Charles, too, was shattered, having lost his mentor and the uncle he loved most. At that very moment, a young Diana Spencer showed remarkable empathy. She felt deeply for Charles, sensing that he needed someone to help him carry such grief. Without realizing it, this compassion would one day bring her closer to him. Yet behind the scenes, Charles was preparing something unexpected, a proposal, not to Diana, but to Amanda Knatchbull, his second cousin and Mountbatten's granddaughter. For Charles, the decision seemed right. He wished to fulfill his uncle's vision, bind the two families together, and see Amanda become the future Queen of England. To him, this was more than a personal choice, it was a way of honoring Mountbatten's final wish. But Amanda refused. Traumatized by the violent loss of her grandfather, grandmother, and brother, she could not give herself to the system of monarchy. She understood all too well that marrying the heir to the throne meant a life of constant fear, political threat, and endless media scrutiny. Amanda longed instead for a simple life, one where she could love her husband freely, without the weight of a crown. Even so, Amanda remained gracious. She later met Diana, after Diana became Princess of Wales. The two women greeted each other warmly, exchanging kisses on the cheek, as was custom among aristocrats, a quiet moment of respect and friendship. Today, Amanda lives a peaceful life far from the turmoil of royalty, devoted to her family as a wife and mother, just as she always wished. The irony is striking. Diana, who had cared for Charles's grief from the beginning, became his wife, though their marriage would prove turbulent. Amanda, once seen as a potential queen, chose her own path, a life of calm rather than a throne. Two women, Amanda and Diana, each with different destinies, but both leaving an unforgettable mark on Charles's journey, and on the story of the man who would one day be king.